Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Last time we played a lot of Machamp BX and a lot of Ninetales against a bunch of different decks, especially Celebi though. Celebi seems to be the new hotness and it seems to be everywhere. Last time I did say during the ending segments of the video that today we will be building some decks together, mostly so I can show you my deck building process, how I like to do things when I'm building a deck, and we will be playing it. However, today I found out that there is this new event right here. As a result, the new decks we will be building, we will be trying with them to grind our way to this new event. Before we begin and start building, I did already open my rechargeable booster packs. As you will see, I used both my rechargeable booster packs and all my remaining capsules. So that's why you're seeing I have almost nothing, in order to get as many cards as I could, so we will have a bit more variety when building things today. I got all the way to 125, if you remember we wanted to hit that sweet spot of 140 so we can get the 2 Kogas. Unfortunately, we still need 3 booster packs to get there. If we level up today or the rewards of the event are generous, we might get there. I also opened by mistake one of these packs. As you'll see, I was at 35, now I'm at 40, but it was actually to our benefit because I managed to sneak a copy of Superior. Now you will see that I have 2 copies. That is because I went to Wonderpick and I was lucky enough to get one Superior from a 1 to 5 chance. I was pretty lucky. That's about 20%. So yeah, that was pretty lucky. But what was even luckier, if you remember about my Starmie deck, I did have a problem where I only had one Starmie EX. Well, I was chasing the second one for some time now, and not only did I get it, I also got it in the pretty version. Hey. So yeah, that's pretty nice, that's pretty lucky. In case you are wondering, you might think, well, every time this guy shows us some new weird alt art, I am a free-to-play player. I have not put any money into this game, and that, in all honesty, is because I don't really need to put any money. Like, a lot of the decks are quite easy to build, and the rarities just happen because I am lucky. Well, for the most part. But that being said, yeah, I am free to play. I don't really need to put in money because even though I don't have all the decks, like with not even having done most of the solo modes, I still have 4 very competent decks. Technically 5, but yeah, this is where I'm at. So yeah, I've rambled long enough. Let's start building, shall we? Last time I did a little bit of an inspection of my collection to see what I have and what I can do. What the key components that came to mind was, well, I have this Exeggutor guy. He's a pretty large lad and I do have the Ericas and the potions. I was thinking of building the Exeggutor alongside the Victory Bell. The main plan was that I have this huge bulky guy that does not need any investment to hit. And he does around 40 and if we are lucky 80 damage, which is a very respectable number, especially for 1 energy. And if the game goes late enough and I've inflicted some serious damage, I will use the Victory Bell, and the Victory Bell will in turn manage to snatch me a win, because it will snatch a basic Pokemon from the back and KO it, or it might be troublesome for the opponent to basically it might disturb their energy flow, because I'll snatch like a Mewtwo that they were not prepared for, or an Articuno, or things like that. So I'm going to put all the potentials here, so before I actually start building. So Victory Bell, like 2 Victory, 2 Whippy, 2 Bellsprouts. I would actually slot in and do something with the Venomoths if I had 2 and 2, but now I'm only at 1 and 1. And I would try something with this Parasect if I had another one. I don't really want to craft another one, so I was hoping I would pull it, but alas. Now I don't have 2 Exeggutor EXs. I was lucky enough for the Starmie, but not the Exeggutor. So if I end up running 2, I might run this one instead. This one is significantly worse, primarily because of the less HP, and the overall less damage. Like 1 for 30 is not bad, but for what we were hoping to achieve, it's also not ideal. But it does only give 1 prize card, so that's one of the positives. For other options, I do want to try something with this Lilligant right here. The reason I'm avoiding it is because I don't have anything I can do with it. If I had 2 Parasect, I would do Lilligant Parasect, which will be kind of a mid-range ramp and relatively good damage kind of deck. But since I don't have the second Parasect, I don't really feel like doing it. Maybe after I get the 2 Kogas, I will craft another Parasect, potentially. The reason I'm so fixated on the Kogas is because Weezing as a deck gives us way too many deck options, so I would rather have that, so I can start experimenting with it. Now, for other before I continue, I'm not moving to anything superior or even this Venusaur related, because I don't have their middle evolutions, like no Servine, no Ivysaur, which sucks, all things considered. But once I get the middle evolutions, I will fiddle around with these two. Now, moving on. For the fire types, frankly, we've played a lot of fire in this channel, so there isn't anything I could do that you have not already seen. However, I am rooting to get the new Volcarona, because if you don't know, the new Volcarona, basically it requires 3 energies to hit, and by discarding 2, it does 80 anywhere. So it's good, it can potentially snipe a stage 1 that the opponent needs to set up, like a Servine, let's say, or a Frogadier, which is pretty good. And we will keep this Salandit in mind, because I am thinking of playing a Weezing Salandit deck I've seen roaming around, where you use the Weezing, you poison the enemy, and because this Salandit does not need any... Because this Salandit does not need any colored energies to attack, it's 1 for 50 plus the poison, so it's 1 for 60. Which is pretty good, and it's the sole reason I need the Kogas. Now, if you remember, you will see that I also don't have the Koffings, but both of these sets have a Koffing, and Koffing is relatively easy to obtain, so I am not concerned too much with it. Okay, we can build you, but we'll not build you now, so I'll keep you on the side. Another funny thing I tried doing is play Exeggutor alongside Greninja, like ignoring Victory Bell and play Exeggutor Greninja. Kind of the same premise, like we'll use the Exeggutor to do moderate damage and survive because of the Ericas and the potions, but we will also need the Greninja in order to make its damage output a bit more viable. Like 1 for 80 is great value, but as the game progresses we need something chunkier. We need to hurt the opponent a bit more, so either 1 for 60 or 1 for 100 with the Greninja is actually pretty good value. Like, that way we can one-tap the enemy Ninetales, for example. However, a problem arises that if we are unlucky and we don't get 1 green energy for the Exeggutor now, as in the moment we need it, or before it hits the field, it will be pretty awkward. However, I believe that Exeggutor is strong enough to survive not being able to attack for 1 turn. If he doesn't attack for 2 or more turns, then it becomes a problem. However, I am willing to try it out and see how it works because I like the theory. Moving on, I guess I should point out there is something to be done with a Poliwrath Golduck deck. Poliwrath has the counter attack ability where if it is in my active spot and my opponent hits it, it is 20 damage is reflected back to it, and he does 80 damage for 3 energy, which is fine. It's not bad, but it's not great either. And the reason I'm not such a big fan of Poliwrath, basically the water type already has a perfect stage 3, stage 2, which is the Greninja, and I believe that in order to build around something water type based that is not focused around Greninja, you need to not be focused around Misty, because if you are focused around Misty, you end up being worse Starmie and worse Articuno / Greninja, and you need to offer something else, and Poliwrath is not bad, it does offer something else, but what it offers I don't believe is better than anything else, and it ends up being one of the lesser Misty decks. Like, he is quite bulky, he will tank a lot of hits, and his damage output is nice and makes some opponents think twice before attacking him. However, for the same investment, you could just be doing better things. Like, some decks could be doing better things without even a Misty for the same amount of tempo. Yeah, so this is the reason I'm not overly fond of Poliwrath. However, Golduck is great. Like, if you are on a very heavy budget, you could quite easily just make a Golduck deck, 2 Golduck, 2 Psyduck, and if you have them the 2 Tentacles, 2 Tentacruels, alternatively any other stage 1 combo would do, or maybe, yeah, no, something fast and hard that can hit fast and hard. Matter of fact, if I had the Tentacruel, I would be playing that, but I don't have them because it is what it is. However, yeah, I do recommend everyone to do something with Golduck. Golduck is great, but not necessary for now. Swanna and Ducklet are a thing because, like, they're not good, they are literally worse Golduck in any way, shape or form, but they cost colorless energies, and that might matter in the long run. Not in the long run, but it might matter if you want to have a decent attacker in a dual type deck, which is why they made them, but I still don't suggest you try anything with them. Now, any other options? I do have the 2 Vaporeon, and I did have some time to realize how they actually are intended to work. Like, I said that they don't do much because, like, their ability is cute, but they only attack for 60. In reality, what they do is they are pretty bulky, and you have either them or any other chunky Pokemon or a sacrificial Pokemon in the active spot, while you charge all the Pokemon in the bench, and then when the time comes, you put the Pokemon you actually want to have in the active spot in the active spot, like a Gyarados or an Articuno or whatever it is, and then the Vaporeon with its ability moves everything back to that Pokemon, and then it's ready to attack without actually ever being exposed. It's a novel idea, it still falls in the category of Misty, however this can be a very good Misty deck. Now Vaporeon, I believe, is not exclusive to play with Gyarados. Matter of fact, it can be quite nice playing in other decks, especially Blastoise or something Lapras based. But that I still believe we could try to do something with it, but I don't think we have... I have this Lapras, which can be a 1 for 90 kind of deal. However, we will try it actually. Let's keep these two in the bank. We are not committing to anything yet, but yeah. Now, Psychic. I'm sad to say that my Psychic pool is heavily... it doesn't have anything worth talking about. Like, I'm missing too many pieces. I would play Alakazam in a heartbeat. I believe that Alakazam is not a deck, it's a meme, but I have 7 of them, so I would very easily play Alakazam. And what I am also striving to play is a Florges deck. I quite liked it. This BM is actually kinda nice. It says it does for 1 energy, 1 plus 20 for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon, which can be a 1 for 50 or a 1 for 70 kind of deal, which is pretty nice. It has the ability to put in a lot of damage. This Golurk, I've seen it. I don't like it. Actually, I would like it if I had a Gardevoir, but I don't have a Gardevoir. And this fella, he's unplayable without Gardevoir. He takes too long to be useful. And when he does hit the field, you need to make use of him quickly. And even then, he's unreliable. He's like a Kangaskhan with the potential to take out anything, but he will also have a very real potential to leave you hanging. Still, 100 damage is not bad, but it's not enough for the potential to miss and for 4 energy. I do like the Sigilyph though. It's like a Psychic type specific Meowth with more HP, and that is great. Well, these are here. These are slightly bulkier Golduck, but with 10 less damage. Well, if we really had to force Psychic, we could play Zubat, Sigilyph and the Puffs, but that's really forcing it. I'd rather not do that. Fighting. Well, for fighting, all of the cards here just hit the enemy. They just hit opponent. Opponent very hurt. So, not really much to talk about because we already have the Machamp. So yeah, there's that, I guess. We could do something with the monkey, but I don't feel it's worth it. I think this is not good, but I like it because it ends up doing 90. It's better on paper Onix, but it's so much worse because Onix has Brock supporting it. Dark type. Give me 2 Koffings and 2 Kogas and I'm ready. Steel type. Ironically, if I had the Melmetals, I would mess around with this because they have a Steel type specific Bisharp. Steel type specific Golduck, I should say. So yeah. I also opened this Ditto. I don't like this Ditto. And here are the supporters. Yeah, so let's, for starters, stick with my original idea. With one of my two original ideas, I should say. I'm going to flip a coin. Heads, we are going Victory Bell Exeggutor. Tails, we go Greninja Exeggutor. Heads. So, heads. We are going first for the Victory Bell Exeggutor. So, what my theory about this is, we will tank a lot, so we need this. This helps us in some situations, we need this as well. C will help us not be stuck on the battlefield, these are mandatory. I'm going to put one, we'll see if we put more. 2 potions. Scroll, come on. Let's put in the line. Where are the new executes here? I prefer these executes because even if they don't do 20, if we go second, we attack, we put an energy, we put another energy, so they are at 2 energy already, which means that when our executor arrives, in case we ever need to switch him back, we just put another energy and he's ready. I'll put that. 2. So we are at 20 already, which on its own, this list looks about what I want it to be. I don't really care about this other executor. Like, this should be fine. My inner self is trying to slot in Meowths. I really want to slot in a Meowth. I could take out the one execute. Really hard to justify it with only one executor, having 2 executes. Yeah, I'd like a Meowth, I mean. But I don't know what to take out. Or either a Meowth or a second one of these. Oh. What do I take out? Technically I could be taking out one of the Weeping Bells, but I don't like being in situations where I remain with 4 cards in deck and it's the bottom one. Those situations happen way too frequently for my liking. Okay, so this should be I just need to take 1 card out and I don't know which one. Man. In theory, I don't think we really need 2 Pokeballs. Like, we should be fine. Okay, I'm going to take out 1 Pokeball. I'm going to stay with only 1. Let's see if I end up regretting it. So, highlight. I'm gonna change the highlight cards because these will be the highlights. Yeah, it's primarily an Exeggutor and a Victory Bell deck second. Deck box, yeah. We also have some accessories, so let's put those. I played the last event, so why not? Okay, so I'll name this Sustain Exeggutor. How is Exeggutor spelled? I think that's how you spell his name. No, it does not need the C. Yeah. So let's save this. I hate this at the ready. It's almost the same. This one has a Sabrina. What did I not run to run the Sabrina? I don't know, but the Sabrina could be nice, but we'll see. Let's go test it. Okay, so this is the deck. Sorry if it was a bit boring, but I wanted to get a bit more in depth about our choices and how I should build things. Since we're here, let's do a quick run of this. I have, since last time, had some resources for this. Ooh, this. I don't have enough resources for this. I would like that, but yeah, no. Okay, I've left you long enough. I've left you hanging long enough. Let's start grinding. Let's try the new deck out. One of the things I'm worried. One of the things I'm worried about is potentially Celebi. If we don't deal with it fast, it will do a number on us. I'm seeing Pidgey. There are a lot of decks that run Pidgeot, but my mind goes to the new Pidgeot deck from the last time. This hand is terrible. We need help immediately. Oh, I'm seeing fighting energy. Okay. Ooh, you know what it could be? It could be Pidgeot Aerodactyl. I've seen Aerodactyl roaming around and it's pretty funky. Yeah, with this hand, there are draws that help us, but if we don't get any of those draws, we are kind of doomed. Okay, so this is a good draw. I don't feel the need to start pumping this Exeggutor. I'd much rather start pumping this Bellsprout so I can do something. And the if and when the Exeggutors happen, they only require one energy to do their work, so I don't mind. Okay, we were lucky enough for this guy to not do the Giovanni. Hey, here you are, buddy. We'll do one. We'll do two. Let's put one on you, and yeah, let's get lucky. Hey, we got lucky. And after this devastating blow to our opponent is cursing very mean-spirited things towards us, and I do believe it is quite justified for him to do so. Now we are in a very excellent position, which is weird because like 2 seconds back we were in a very terrible position. So that is doing 100 damage. Hey! Well, the game has decided that I should win, so who am I to say anything? So now whatever happens, whatever happens, whether I rolled both tails, because it would require 2 attacks for me to knock him out. I was going to do 40 and then I was going to use the Giovanni to go in for 50. So either way, it was a knockout regardless. Yeah, this Exeggutor turned the tables from an unplayable game to a win. I don't know. Thank you very much. Yeah, so this is our first win. I'm going to give him a thanks more of as an apology because I kinda scammed that, but also his deck was a bit meh, so there's that. We were here. It was the battle of the 2 meh decks. Let's see what our new opponent has in store. The one thing I noticed with the deck as it is, we have a very big issue with draw power, and that is why I wanted to slot in the Meowths. Okay, this is fine. This has everything we need. Except the... Come on, words. Except the Victory Bell, but we are not in a rush to find the Victory Bell, so this is fine. Hopefully this Ralts stays in. I don't really want... okay, never mind. I was gonna talk theory. Let's see what we get first. Fine... Okay, this is awful. Yeah. So, before we got red carded, I wanted the Ralts to stay in, so I could evolve to the Exeggutor and knock it out. I didn't really care whether he would or would not have anything else. I just wanted to knock it out. Yeah, this is a very terrible position. We will hit it, and we will hope that next turn we will find a Whipping Bell, and that he will do... nothing. Okay, he did something, which is a bad something. So now I don't want a Whipping Bell, I want an Exeggutor. There are a lot of things I want. I'll take that, thank you very much. It's not the good one, but it is an Exeggutor. Hey, that's nice. 1 for 60 is a very nice deal. Okay, so this is either a second Mewtwo or a Ralts. I didn't start talking theory about what we could or could not have done to this Mewtwo by flipping better, because in all honesty I was expecting this potion. However, if we are the best gamers in the entire world, we will roll 2 heads. Okay, actually we just might be the best gamers in the whole world. Okay, so this Erika I used, in hindsight it was good, but after thinking about it she was a bit bad, because if I don't knock it out, he will knock me out regardless of what I do. Is a Sabrina about to happen? No. Okay, so my guy is prepared to lose the Mewtwo. He's not losing it this turn, but he is prepared to lose it. I feel like I'm supposed to heal. I just don't know why or which one. Give me heads. Okay, expected. So I am not threatened right now, so I'm keeping both my heals for next turn. Yeah, so now, because I didn't heal... No, he put in the far-fetched. I'm confused. Maybe he's softening me up for something. Oof! Ooh! Yeah, whatever. I'd like to get the Whipping Bells at some point. This is not the Whipping Bell, but at least this is deck thinning. I'm gonna put you here. I'm going to potion in case... I'm gonna potion, I don't really need to explain why I need to potion. So it's either I'm baiting the Giovanni or I'm just twiddling my thumbs. Yeah, whatever. So I can retreat you safely next turn. Okay, I was talking a lot of smack about this Exeggutor. It has put in so much work. However, I need the Weeping Bell so bad. Like, if we get to Victory Bell now, we win, because we just snatch the Mewtwo and we win. Attacking this Mew, well, we are going to attack this Mew, but attacking it is going to be largely irrelevant. I'm gonna do that. Why not? Why shouldn't I? I'm not finding the Weeping Bell, and it's making me quite upset. This was a very nice hit. So, if we get lucky next turn, I can go for the high roll play and Giovanni to stomp for 70. That's very ambitious, but if it works, we win on the spot. Nothing particularly interesting has happened. Like, I'm doing what the deck is supposed to do, like have a chunky guy in front, do a moderate amount of damage and heal. However, I need the Weeping Bell to get to Victory Bell to defeat my opponent, which was the win condition, let's say, of the deck, but it has not happened yet. However, it's probably happening now. I didn't want to go for the high roll play because if I do this play, we guarantee lethal on the next turn. Let's avoid every possible Sabrina we can. Oh no, you get one, you're special. So, yeah, whatever we got on this roll did not matter, because whatever happened, he was going to come on to use the supporter card to snatch the Mew away. That's a little late, buddy. That potential Hypno is very late. So yeah, next turn we win regardless. We have trapped him. Either I use Giovanni and have Exeggutor stomp him. Well, he can do that, so we don't have that. However, next turn we will be using the Weeping Bell, well, the potential Victory Bell, and we will be snatching the Mewtwo and snatching the win. Oh, okay, so we will be taking 30. That's irrelevant. And now let's win. Honestly, Exeggutor EX, you were late. Your subordinate did all the heavy lifting. But he lifted quite well. So, actually, yeah, we did what the deck wanted to do. We stalled long enough with the big chonker and we got to the late game where we snatched a basic Pokemon and we won the game. So yeah, nice theory. I never expected you to be so useful, but you were, and that makes me happy. Thank you for the nice game. Yeah, let's keep grinding a bit. So the key problem I've seen so far is the card draw. I should slot a Meowth somewhere, but even if I did, the Meowth would possibly faint and give the opponent a free point, which we don't want. One of the strengths of our deck is aside from the Exeggutor EX, we don't have many ways of giving lots of points to our opponent, so most of the time he will need to take out 3 of our Pokemon. This hand, if we don't get the card, is stellar. I'm not putting you in, actually. Yeah, so I'm just praying he does not get the red card. Well, okay, it's not stellar. Preferably we would have one Bellsprout so we can start building our bells, our Whipping Bell, and then our Victory Bell. Okay, but we have 2 of the 3. Ah, not great. Let's put that so... just keep it there. That's nice. Okay, so actually, if we get next turn another hedge, I believe we are so ahead we just win the game. Matter of fact, that might have been so threatening he may need to switch out. Unless he has 2 potions. So this Arcanine is trouble because it does do 120 damage. 120 damage is a lot. It's 140 to us. It is doing a great deal of recoil damage to itself. Okay, so this hurts. Yeah. We are not in such a great position. Matter of fact, we need the Bellsprout and we need it now. Yeah, expected. In the very least, if he doesn't switch out this turn, we knock out the Moltres and then we have to knock out only one Pokemon, which is possible. Okay. So our Exeggutor is fainting next turn. That does me very small comfort. I think this is the Bellsprout. Yeah. You know what? I made a misplay. I should have put the energy to the Exeggutor and then used the X speed to fly away. Yeah, no, I just lost the game because what I wanted to do is move this Exeggutor in front and then start evolving to the back, whittle out his other Pokemon by any other means, and if I managed to score a knockout on one of them, I would move in with the Whipping Bell and the Victory Bell and take him out. Yeah, no, he just won. So yeah, man, yeah, I had a play, we lost. It was against an unfavorable matchup. Yeah, let's, whatever, I'll just hit him for 40 because why not? Let's send a message. Now we've encountered another problem to this deck's game plan. Put the big guy in front and heal him is a good strategy, but it loses to big bomb decks like these. Like, I could have all the healing in the world, but they can take me out with a singular hit. That hurts. So I will do a few tweaks before moving on. Is this event... Oh no, this event is just wins, it's not consecutive wins. Okay. So, what did I not like? This X speed doesn't really matter. And what I will put in your place is the second Pokeball. I didn't think it would come up as much as it did, but it came up as much as it did. Yeah, that's the tweak. Like, I'd like to slot a Meowth here somewhere, but whatever. Now, should I stay with this? Can I make any other thing, any other deck? Well, I can. You know what? I have not played Starmie yet, so let's play that. Before I do, let's put in the newly acquired Starmie. Now, because I have two Starmie, I don't think I need two of the Articuno. Let's put in the second one and determine that. I have the 5 basics, which is good. I have the 1 clutch potion. I don't need 2 Giovanni. So yeah, I will put back the second Articuno. So this is the deck. Highlight cards, I don't know why you don't have them. 1, 2, 3. Articuno is not the highlight of this deck, it's the Golduck and the Starmie. I'm going to save this, and yeah, let's play with this. We have not played Starmie in a while. Actually no, in this channel we have not played Starmie period. Now Starmie is a very stellar aggro deck. Maybe my build is a little different from the usual ones. However, what you want to do is obviously go second and either have A Psyduck or a Staryu, and B the evolved version. The benefit of Psyduck is that we use our headache and we cancel their supporter cards for a turn, and then the next turn we evolve to Golduck, once we hopefully find it, and we basically end up doing 80 damage, because decks without supporters usually are not doing much. However, since we don't have the evolved forms and we might get unbelievably lucky here. Come on. No, we will. So my theory would be something to like give it 2 or 3 energies and then switch to Articuno and smack. But that's not happening. That's fine. We do this. For potential draws, Golduck would be amazing. And Starmie would also be very good, because we just keep shutting him down, and when the time comes we move up to the front with our Starmie. Okay, didn't need to worry about this one. Okay, so the deck said no. If the deck says no, who are we to argue? Start prepping everyone. So now we are playing the let's buff the Articuno up kind of game. I am disabling all of his supporters, which is cute, but he has the Alakazam online, which is a problem. I would like to wake up or evolve. I woke up, that's also good. Give me something. Okay. Professor, you give me something. That's something. Yeah, have it ready. So the funny thing now is we can never get Sabrina, we can never get a card drawn a pond. So he's just kind of stuck there. He's powering up his Alakazam like it's Goku. Actually, I made a mistake. No, I don't think I did. He's powering up like Goku. And he can't really do much. He didn't even bother putting me to sleep. That's funny. Yeah, so we just sit. This is not the game I expected to play with this fast of a deck, but here we are. How much do you do with 2 energies? 60, 90, 120. So we are afraid of the Giovanni. Oh my brother, don't worry. If I find the Golduck, this is one is fainting. Finally, the Golduck is here. Wait. I am actually doing this. I want to stall him for one more turn. The problem is that Alakazam has a lethal line to my Articuno, which I don't like. Okay, so now I don't mind at all. So I take out his Hypno with my Golduck, which I will have a Golduck because it will wake up. And next turn, actually, no, I don't need to potion. Yeah, I just hit him now. So now, if he wants to take out my Golduck, he will run in front the Alakazam. What I need to do is just soften the Alakazam up a bit. I didn't want to run the Articuno because the Articuno would leave me severely damaged. Would end up fainting, as a matter of fact, and would give 2 points. Now, as I am right here, I really would like the Golduck number 2. I did not get the Golduck number 2. So because I didn't get it, I will run a Misty. Oh, I made a mistake. Thankfully, the mistake didn't matter. What do I do? So I don't have any more trainers. I'll just hope he doesn't have the Giovanni. This is safe, but he is doing 120. If he doesn't have the Giovanni, I'm fine. What I really needed was the second Golduck, so I could do 70 now. He took out my Golduck and then I took out the Alakazam. He is thinking about this, so hopefully he doesn't have the Giovanni. He might have the Hypno. The Hypno is a mess. Okay. We're good, we're fine. We're golden. Hopefully my mess up right now didn't matter because we are still doing 40 damage. Wow, I wonder what is in his hand. He didn't have a Hypno, he didn't have a Kadabra, and he didn't have a Giovanni. So if he Hypnos now, he only ends up stalling us. If we wake from the Hypno, Starmie one-taps it because of the Giovanni. What he could be trying to accomplish is ramp up to Alakazam. Okay, I tried providing speculation about what he would do, but it didn't really matter. So yeah, this game was weird. We didn't manage to showcase why this deck is so fast and hard. I didn't expect it to be such a weird back and forth, but it was. Let's play another best of 3. Let's at least try to get to the next rank. Okay, this is where we wanna be. Okay. This is the standard water opening. If we get 2 Misty, we win. Steel types. If we get 2 Misty, we win. I'm gonna do this first so I don't waste that much time. Expected. Matter of fact, it might even be rolling with disadvantage when you're trying to Misty on the first turn. Because the game is probably like, yeah, if we give him too many Misty here, too many energies with Misty, the game will end way too fast and that ends up being unfair. I am pouring myself some juice. What? Actually, I know, I wanna take out the Poniard. I'm not running the second Articuno out yet, just so I don't get Sabrina'd, but next turn I am running it out. Actually, I might not even need to. Once again, this is a game where nothing happens. Nothing special about my deck happens. I just have the bird and I'm attacking people with it. Sure. Actually, no, I'm not using her. Actually, I lied. I'm using her. What is he gonna do about it? Oh, I ended up not using the Misty. I wanted to run out the Articuno and use the Misty on the second Articuno, but I didn't even need to do that. So from what I can gather, little bro over here wanted to play a Melmetal, Wigglytuff EX B-Sharp deck, and all the best to do you, but I don't think that works. Let's hopefully beat our opponent in this one and rank up. I do be going first. Oh, okay. Psyduck, Golduck, this is what we want. Yeah, sure. So, we lost, okay. So, because we are going second, we are going first, he's going to have the first move, and that is disastrous for us. Not bad, disastrous. Pikachu EX is a deck that does what we do, but at a different type and potentially even faster. So for us to beat it, we usually have to be faster than it, and that's tough. That's tough if we are going first. If we are going second, usually we can catch up to him, but now we cannot. I will play it out, but this game is lost before it began. I am keeping 3 cards in hand. I'm hoping I get red card here. An ideal scenario would be something like I run out the Golduck, I attack for 70, and I have both Starmie and a Misty. A singular Misty would also do if it got good rolls on one of my 2 Articunos. This is looking quite grim, but with a bit of good luck we could turn it around. This is not good luck, this is terrible. I'll run you out for reasons. So, we need the next draw to be Misty, specifically, and not only that, we need her to give us 2 heads. That's not happening. At the very least, this Articuno is not yet done. It can tank 2 Pikachu shocks, 2 Pikachu hits. This is terrible. This is comedy. Yeah. In case I get Sabrina, I guess. We need Misty so bad. I'm still living. Okay. I need 3. Expected. Anticipated even. Nope. GG, friend. Yeah, basically we are 2 go second decks and he went second. Pikachu basically beats us because not only does he do better damage than us, he needs slightly less setup than us. And well, yeah, it's a game of who goes second, actually. There is some nuance to it, but it's a game of who goes second. If you are going first and want to win against a Pikachu deck, you need incredible Misty rolls. Still, the game isn't really letting me showcase the strengths of Starmie. These have been the adventures of Articuno. No, we missed it here, but before we missed it, Give me one. One. I'll take that. That is perfect. That is game-winningly strong. Now I should say, we have not won yet. Let's start prepping up the Starmie. So yeah, we might lose now. He needs to get 3 heads. Actually no, we have the Sabrina, we're fine, we'll win. Yeah, nothing he does is... he couldn't do anything better. You know, we win. Again, I'll just say... GG's friend. Yeah, this was not so much a Starmie game as it was an Articuno game. Well, good victories, we ranked up, but I didn't really showcase what the deck does. Let's give him a thanks. So yeah, that's that. Ending thoughts. Give me some tips about the Starmie. It feels a bit clunky. It shouldn't, but it does. Maybe you'll tell me to just flat out cut the Golducks, or maybe keep 1 and 1, and that's not a bad idea. But more importantly, give me tips about this Exeggutor. I like how it performed. We beat a Mewtwo EX deck. However, granted, we got too many rolls, heads, and also he bricked, like the Gardevoir came in way too late. And I think he did a small misplay. But all in all, we even beat a Mewtwo EX deck. And we showcased this deck fine, so yeah, there's that. I should wrap up now. I have been going for a long while, so let's claim these missions. And once again, comment, like and subscribe, and I leave you on your merry way. I don't have anything I can open here, so what did I get? I got the thing. Oh, I got emblems. Yeah, that's true. So yeah, comment, like and subscribe, and until next time, see ya.